Hey, welcome back everybody. Getting ready to set a couple of leg hold traps here in the front. We have 6 new baby goats, and I've seen some fox sign around their enclosure, and they're still small enough they could take one. Also, yesterday morning, came outside to this, and it's not one of our chickens. Now, given that these foxes and coyotes see me out here all the time, I'm not terribly concerned about my scent. But what I do want to do is put this trap in an area like this where I have a stump for a backdrop that forces them to come in from one side. So I want to leave this old brush here, and I'm going to clean out a spot and put the trap right there, and probably put a couple of leaves on top of it after I sprinkle some dirt back on to kind of help camouflage it, and then all my scent will be back there. I also have some of the feathers from the chicken that it dropped on my sidewalk. I'm going to put them right behind it. So this will be a dirt hole set, trap, dugout hole there, scent down in the hole, a few chicken feathers, and the only way they can come in to get to the dirt hole will be directly across the top of the trap. And one thing I am using is one of these. Basically, these are single use for me because by the time you pull those out of the ground a couple of times, I don't really trust them. And with this old stump, I have to anchor it outside in the good ground, because in there it's really soft and it'll just pull right back out. So I'll bury my chain here, bed the trap there. All right, sets in the ground. I didn't bring a tripod out here, so I didn't bother filming any. But here's a dirt hole. I just left the leaves that were here as a natural, like a stepping stick type thing. The pan right here. There is the hole with the bait in it, and I put some chicken feathers in on top. The only way something can get to it is to step on the trap. All right, so I'm running over here and set the next one at this other stump and then work my way up the hill. All right, looks like the best place to set here is on the back side of this stump. This is the flattest area. Everything over there has roots sticking up. Good question is whether or not I can bed the trap adequately. This is good soft ground with a pile of leaves. I can just move that stuff out of the way, bed the trap right there. Probably put some fox urine on the stump, and once again, using a dirt hole set, I'm gonna go back into that little groove in the stump and put my bait. All right, if you're curious about what I'm using, I'm setting Bridger number 2s. I added the rubber jaws to them. They are offset traps, which is state law. And I did a video where I added the jaws to them. Very easy to do. But dogless means that the pan itself is what holds this jaw, and it doesn't have a little metal strap that comes over the top, which I have found bend very easy. All right, well, second set's in. Brought in some brush here. See the chicken feathers down in with the bait. There's the pan of the trap. One could come around from that side, but the only way they're actually going to get to the hole is to step about where the trap is. Just what we were hoping for is a front paw catch on a big red fox. This is most likely what killed the chicken and left it on the sidewalk. This is one that we have a special permit for, and this is probably one of them that's been hanging around my goat enclosure, easily big enough to go after my babies. So we're going to put this guy down and probably pull the trap. All right, well, I got the fox out, got him disposed of. I'm going to pull the traps when I get back down there. Behind me here, this is why we have a special permit for our farm. So we have lots of little baby goats, and these are smaller than that fox. And he would gladly take one if he got the chance. That's why I have them locked up right now, is because I've been seeing foxes and signs of big foxes. And that's why I have a special permit. Here in the state of Florida, you can only use those steel traps if you have a special permit. It is approved on an individual basis. You must have a farm, you must have livestock or poultry that you're trying to protect, and you must show evidence that they have been around. I did all that, went through the proper process, got the approval. So the fox was legal to take. He's disposed of now. Being a big male, I'm sure they're territorial. I'm betting another one will come and replace him. The last one was an even bigger male than that I took out. And I have to do that because I've been finding tracks and scat around the gates in front of the goat enclosure. So I know that they wouldn't hesitate to take one of my little goats, and I'm just not going to have it. But till next time, thanks for watching.